Alright, today I'm back with another video, and today I have important news and funny news all in this video. How exciting is that? So, couple of days back I did mention about the mix and match vaccines, right? Well, Canada is thinking about the giving two different vaccines, two different brands of vaccines, the mix and match thing. So we know from the previous articles, right, that the three reasons why you should mix and match vaccines. One is the shortage, the second is the serious side effects, and third is the immune system will increase. So we'll have to keep a close eye on Canada to see how it goes. If it goes well, then good news for us here, because that would be a wonderful news for us. Because where AstraZeneca, some people may not get the second dose here, so it will be a good thing. But one thing is that in Canada they have AstraZeneca, Moderna, and Pfizer. So if they test Pfizer or Moderna with another vaccine, right, it's going to be hard to say if they mixed AstraZeneca and Chinese, right? Will there be any difference between these, right? Because I think there probably will be a little bit difference, right? If you mix Chinese and AstraZeneca, or if you mix Moderna and Chinese, or Pfizer or Chinese, right? It might be a little bit different for each mix. So hopefully, if they do AstraZeneca and Chinese a lot, right, we'll know the result, and that would be good for us. On our next news, I have good news! Good news, everybody! Good news! So in Indonesia, the Chinese vaccine's real-world test is very encouraging. Around 25,000 were tested, 0% death, and 4% hospitalized. That's, I think, a very good news, because there's, out of 25,000 there was no death. So that's very, very encouraging. Because the Chinese vaccine is coming here, or already has come here. It's supposed to come on Wednesday, and I am recording this on a Wednesday, so it's here already. So I say that, since there's no death, I think it's a very good news. A similar test has also been done in South America. So I say that, since, in two different countries, similar test has been done, I would say that, go get the Chinese vaccine if you haven't given any vaccine yet. I talked about good news. Now let's talk about some bad news. The Indian variant has spread to 44 countries so far. OMG, what do we do? What do we do? We're doomed. So hopefully that the vaccines work. I hear all the major vaccines will work on Indian variant. So hopefully the Chinese will work. Here's to hope, okay? Here's to hope. I have some good news for you if you're planning to go to Hong Kong in our next news. So if you have given any of these 10 vaccines, which 5 of them were from China, 5 Chinese vaccines, and only one was approved by WHO or WHO. And the other ones are, the same old ones, the AstraZeneca vaccine and those ones, okay? You can go to Hong Kong, but you have to quarantine for 1 or 2 weeks. Or unless you're from UK or Ireland, then you have to quarantine there for 3 weeks. Well, I say if you can quarantine for 1 week, there is, I would say that, you can go and travel there if you really want to. Obviously, if you're fully vaccinated, that is, So I would say, go and have fun if you want to. if you can manage the 1 or 2 weeks quarantine, or if you're from those two countries, 3 weeks. Do you have a position of a diamond ring? And it's pink and purple? And you're in Hong Kong. In our next news, the next news is a very interesting one. So in Hong Kong, there's going to be an auction and there'll be a diamond that would be sold for $38 million. And it is a pink purple diamond. And it is 15.81 carats. So if you have one in your possession, then you will love this news. Look at this video. The diamond is so beautiful. You just gotta love it how it looks, doesn't it? On our next Hong Kong news, I know I keep bringing Hong Kong news, but this one is a very interesting one. A new AI facial expression software has been created so that the teachers can figure out what their students are feeling. Are they feeling happiness, sad, angry? How do they do it? Through their cameras. How scary is that, huh? Are you ready for that future? It sounds quite scary, huh? But anyway, going back to the article, the teachers are, since there's so many students in the class in one screen, it is hard for the teachers to figure out what each and every students are feeling. So through the software, the teachers will know how they're feeling. So I think that's exciting enough. So let me know if you are ready for that future. Let me know in the comments below. On our next news, Netherlands is the second largest flower garden in the world, right? But that's not the interesting part. The interesting part here is that it hand-planted 7 million flowers. That's just crazy, right? And of that, 800 of them are different flowers. Tulips, they're all tulips. 800 of them. So that's something, right? And it's such a beautiful sight to behold. If you guys ever go there, you will love that place. I'm sure you will if you go to this place and see all the flowers they have. It is a wonderful sight to behold. Our final news is a funny one. Funny news. So this woman woke up from a surgery and her accent changed from Australian to Irish, and she says she never went to Ireland before.
My accent sounds like it's from the southern part of Ireland.
This is what she used to sound like.
Just calling to cancel my membership, and I was just wondering for the monthly payments that I've paid.
Now,
I can't shake it. I just did a job interview in an Irish accent when I've never been to Ireland.
That's just, crazy to me, isn't it? Although she says that to her this makes her depressed. Sometimes she said it was depressed, she laughed at it. So the emotions are all weird, honestly. So, in one scenario she says she's losing her identity, while the other people were saying that she needs to go to church, because they thought that she's possessed or something like that. She laughed about that. So it is all sorts of crazy emotions, all mix and crazy emotions, Who knows how she would feel? Here's to hope that she will be excited for this, because it's a very good accent, honestly. She should be happy that she has this. So I hope you like this video, and until next time, see ya!